Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you've been well. Today we are talking about shorts, the Delta Stretch LT shorts. I've talked about them a little bit on the channel. They've been requested. I've been requesting them. Everyone's been requesting them for a long time. And they're here. They've been out for a few months now. And I just haven't, I don't know, I haven't done a video on them. You'd think I would because I'm kind of used to be known as like a pants review guy. It's kind of funny. Travis Haley, actually, when I was hanging out with him once, he was saying, I think he was saying the first time he like came across me was actually he was researching pants and found me on a pants review video. So I used to do a lot of pants review videos, and I said the quest for the perfect tactical pant continues because I was always trying to find the perfect pant. And then eventually I found the Delta Stretch, loved them. They've been kind of making revisions through the years and getting better and better, but they've always been just a pant. And I'll get into it in a bit. I cut them off and just made them into shorts, like my old pairs that I had around for a while, or maybe I ripped a knee or whatever. I would convert them to shorts. But now they have shorts in 8-inch and 10-inch variety. You're thinking this is weird that you're out here. Why are you in your front yard with your ghetto burn barrel right by your front door? It's my life right now. That's my life. So I wanted to real quick, I'll put chapters down below and we'll get into the pant review here pretty quick, but some of my videos have kind of turned more into like vlog style / gear review videos, just really casual, off the cuff stuff. And I just want to know if you like that or if you just like me sitting in a room straight to the point, reviewing whatever. I think people that don't follow the channel would prefer me just get into it. Like, I don't care. Why are you talking about your burn barrel? And I totally get that. So I'm always torn between like making the videos more inviting to people that aren't subscribers to help grow my channel by bringing in a new audience that I'd otherwise lose by talking like I'm talking right now, or doing videos that I feel like cater to those that are already subscribed to my channel. And I've always kind of catered to those subscribed to my channel, which is why I've never done things the YouTube way for growth. And maybe I should, but I feel like I'm making videos that people that already know me like more. Because they're like, oh yeah, what are you doing today? Oh, today I'm gonna be doing some driveway maintenance because we've had some heavy rain. And I was like walking out here because I was like, oh, I'm gonna like talk about that before this video. Rambling. And then I was like, Mike, the video's about shorts, so why don't we just talk about shorts? So I'm gonna try to reel this one in a little bit, but I just wanted to get your feedback on, should I keep doing the random videos, casual, off the cuff, or should I just sit down in my YouTube room, which I haven't built yet, so I don't even have a wall to stand in front of, which is part of the problem because I don't know where I'm gonna film this little stand and show you the shorts video yet, or if I should do just off the cuff like this. You're like, if you see this now, you're like, what's that? Old beater Infinity G35. Well, it's a personal project of mine, but Let's talk about shorts. I got this little cover for my Tacoma. It's usually in the garage because it has a wrap on it. I like to park wrapped vehicles in the garage, and it looks like a Cybertruck with the cover on, doesn't it? I think it does. Anyway, a couple more seconds of randomness and then we'll get into the shorts. So I don't have a YouTube room set up. My office is just literally just filled with boxes, much like my garage is right here. My mom is over here helping watch Cooper for a bit. She just enjoys spending time with him. And Ashley's kind of cleaning baby bottles and doing some laundry, and then Isabel's running. So my house is kind of hectic. So I don't really know where to film because the outside is really hot also and kind of windy right now. And I don't like the heat, which is why I live in a place where I don't wear shorts that much, which is why I don't talk about shorts that much. But anyway, we're here in the garage where I can get a little peace and quiet. But as you can see, the garage is kind of insane right now as well. But we'll just we'll just get into it, I guess. All right, let's try this. So I know that was a weird intro for anyone, especially that doesn't know me. And it's getting even weirder because now it's just a video of my crotch. But I've done a lot of pants reviews. I've had a lot of feedback through the years from people. I've tried tabletop, I've tried this and that. And people say just the straight up crotch shot is the most helpful. Let's just see how the pants fit, how the booty looks, how the pocket layout and everything is. I was kind of delaying on the shorts video, honestly, because I haven't been working out for about the last year that I was building my house, and my legs are small right now, and it's kind of embarrassing. And I shouldn't care what random people on the internet think about my legs, but I kind of do. Anyway, God, this video is even more random than usual. So these are the Delta Stretch LT shorts. These are the 8-inch dealio here. This is the 8-inch inseam. What that means, to make it even a little more awkward, this is the Stanley Fat Max 35. This is the best. 8 inches inseam. So that's here to here. They make this short in a 10-inch inseam as well, which I have. I couldn't find it for one reason or another, but they basically make this in a more short. If you're, you know, wearing Hurley or Volcom or whatever, no diss, like, you know, nothing wrong with those brands. You probably want like the longer short, the 10-inch short. These are like the more hoochie daddy shorts a little bit. It's kind of what I like these days though. And then they come in 2 colors. You got your kind of blue and your tan. I don't know the technical colors, but I have a quick question because I'm going to get into some pants development and stuff here pretty soon. What are your favorite colors? Like if I made a signature pant, tell me like the 3 colors that you would want that, like OD, brown, black, gray, blue, khaki, what, let me know if you could choose like 3 colors for your favorite pairs of pants, like what would they be? Just that's kind of internal feedback for me that I'd love to hear from you down below. Really just take a second, comment. But these are the 2 colors that these are in available right now. And the history of Delta Stretch pants, this is one. This is actually an OD. This doesn't even have the mag pocket in here. These are really old Delta Stretch. These are like antiques. This was one of the first pair that I cut into shorts. So just, I didn't hem them or anything, just ragged edge. And I feel like these were a little tighter. So back when I was squatting and stuff, these were really like, oh, they were nice. But so for a long time, I cut my favorite pairs of pants when they got like old and used and abused, or I stained them or got bleached out or something. I just changed them into shorts. So those days are over now and you have a dedicated short. This is the LT. So they have the regular Delta Stretch 2.1 and the LT. The LT is a lighter weight stretch material that is probably better for a pair of shorts. Now, they are still kind of cotton, so they're not like nylon, like really thin shorts. Really thin, lightweight material shorts are good. They dry fast and everything, but when you're storing gear and stuff, I find that those really lightweight shorts, the pockets just can't handle the stuff. So these are kind of lightweight shorts, but the pockets are kind of, you know, still thick. They feel substantial enough to like hold a multi-tool and stuff like that. So yeah, you got the 8-inch, the 10-inch inseam, you got the 2 colors, you got this material, and you got like 13 pockets crammed into these shorts. So some of the reason the Delta Stretch pants are my favorite is that I love the fit, but I love the pocket layout and orientation. So the Delta shorts, if you love the Delta Stretch pants, you'll love the Delta shorts. We'll start with kind of one of the reasons that I like these pants over a lot of other pants is they have these style pockets that come down. They got a nice little flatter section here for you to hook your knife or your multi-tool or your flashlight or whatever. So that's very nice. But the pockets just have easy entry. It's easy to get your hands in if you're, you know, standing there with your hands in your pocket, or if you're just trying to get your wallet out or your phone out or whatever. It's easy to get in. It's easier to get in when you're sitting. It's easier to get in when you're standing. I don't really like pants that have the pockets that are just like jean style pockets, because they're just like, I don't know. I don't even have like, I just have average size hands, but trying to get my hands in there, I feel like I have like banana sausage fingers, like it's so hard to get into the pocket. So these pockets are great. Easy access, one of my favorite things about these pants versus a lot of other pants out there on the market, but just general pocket layout as well. But while we're in this pocket, I typically have cell phone on left pocket, I have wallet and keys in the right pocket, and then I have, that's usually it. Sometimes right now, Gerber just sent this out to me. This is a custom, their new knife, the Gerber Assert. I got like the sage handles. I don't know how my focus is. Orange, black blade, LLOD logo. Pretty sweet. It comes standard with a deep carry pocket blade. But anyways, I usually just carry a multi-tool. Honestly, sometimes I carry a knife as well. But I just wanted to show a knife in the pocket so you kind of see how everything fits. These pockets are mesh. I know there were some early complaints when they switched over to the mesh pockets, but I haven't had any issues. They're more breathable for shorts, especially if you get water in them or whatever, they drain a little easier. And then they got this little hook here so you can hook your keys on or whatever for some extra security. Maybe if you're going and riding roller coasters or doing something super tactical, there's a little extra security in there. So actually real quick, there's a pocket here, and if you want to give me some more feedback just from my own internal pants research, what features you love in pants, what you could do without, what you would love to see in a future pair of pants or shorts, let me know. But these have this pocket that I never really use. It's kind of a hidden zipper pocket, extra security. It's basically the full size of this normal pocket, but kind of hidden right behind it in this zipper. It's a pretty cool pocket. I kind of almost forget it's there, but I never use it for anything because I never really need to put anything in there because I want easier access to all my stuff. So that's kind of the main pockets up front. Belt loops spaced apart nicely if you need a concealed carry holster. Right now I got a 43X. This is one of my own holsters. This is actually a really old one in a color scheme I don't offer anymore, but 43X in here. This is LLOD.US/holsters. If you're looking for holsters, that is my company. I'm expanding my model lineup. So I've been kind of slow for a bit over this last year that I was building a home and getting back into some prototyping and product development for some new models. But anyway, holster works great with these pants. Belt loops will accommodate a 1.75 inch belt. They do, maybe it's easier for me to show on a separate pair of pants. The belt loops do have a separate little loop underneath for you if you want to like hook up a little thing here or run your cufflinks through or whatever. They kind of have a separate little compartment in the belt loops. While I have these shorts in front of me, there is also like a hidden pocket. This is the back of the pants right here to stash, 1.5 inch, 2 inch type items. So use your own imagination of what you might want to put in there. The fly still is probably my main gripe with these. I wish the fly was longer, just a little more room. I use my fly to pee, so a lot of people apparently still just like take off their pants to pee. I still use my fly, but this is a little tight, so I wish the fly was a little bit longer. That's probably really my only complaint about these. It's still usable, still functional, but I wish it was a little bit longer. And then we get over to some of the more special features of the pant. We have a normal back pocket, which I don't really use for anything because I use a front pocket wallet. They do have an extra little piece of fabric here that kind of acts as a catch so stuff doesn't fall out. It's kind of a little flap inside that kind of just helps secure items in the back pocket. Same on both sides. And then we got the mag pockets here, I don't know what they're calling them, the yoke pockets maybe. Big enough to fit an AR-15, standard AR-15 mag in there, but I keep the left side open for a flashlight. This one is the, Olight Warrior Mini 3. I still think this is for form factor, size, output, features, magnet, moonlight mode. Still my favorite EDC light. Say what you will about Olight, I guess, but as far as features, form factor, and everything, this is still my favorite light. The Warrior is on the 3rd version now, so this is the 3. And then on the other side, I have Leatherman Skeletal. I've been carrying the Leatherman Free P4 a little bit as well, but I still just like the blade deployment of the Skeletal, and it's obviously thinner and lighter than the P4. So still my go-to tool. And then we have these little pockets on both sides. They kind of go back and forth. I don't know if we're in focus here. Are we in focus? I hope so. They have a little color matched leather kind of protector here. And these are pretty long. And this side, like lately, I've still been doing a lot of stuff with the house. So like one of these little construction, rectangle pencils are in my EDC just because I'm using them so often. But to give you a scale of size, this is also in here. This is a Sharpie. So Sharpie sits fully in this pocket to where the tippy top is like exactly flush. So if you wanted to use the little pocket clip and put it like that, you could. If you wanted to sink it all the way in, it disappears entirely in there, and you can reach in with your fingers and grab it, or just push up from down below. So this will fit that. It'll fit other stuff too if you prefer. I always like my flashlight and Skeletal up here because they're not in the back pocket, so you're not sitting on them. So when you're driving or whatever, they're out of the way. Super easy to access, but also when your shirt is down, what is this? This shirt? Oh, the shirt's got a little like fold in it. If your shirt's down, then, it kind of hides everything up there. And that's kind of nice if you want to go a little more low vis. But I love, I won't even wear pants that don't have mag pockets anymore because I've just become so accustomed to having this setup. Flashlight in the left hand because I use the left hand while I'm doing stuff with my right hand, whether that's, if I need to manipulate a firearm or a knife or a multi-tool, or I'm just opening something. Left hand flashlight, right hand multi-tool. Obviously, most knives and tools are right hand oriented. So rather than pulling it out with my left hand, handing it over, efficiency is that. So that's my layout, and that's kind of how it sets up. The nice thing also, I like pocket separation. So that means my stuff doesn't get beat up and worn out, which kind of sucks because I like gear that has a little more patina on it. So if you had your keys in here with your knife and everything, it would be all like scratched up and it would look cool. But this keeps things not scratched up. It's especially, I like my cell phone in its own pocket. But what that means is everything lays a little flatter as well. I don't have like 4 things in one pocket bulging it out here. We have the wallet, the keys, then we have this. This takes up this space right here, the multi-tool. And if you had something down below, it's ending before this even starts. So it's flat. Everything is flat and streamlined. As you'd expect, obviously, does have gusseted crotch. Like I mentioned earlier, I think there's 2% spandex in here, so it's got a little bit of stretch. And yeah, I don't know. That's about it for the shorts. Yeah, sweet. So these are available. I have a coupon code at Vertex's site, last line, save you 20, well, I think 15 typically, but it kind of scales if they have other sales. So always use my coupon code. It'll always give you the maximum % off that anyone's offering right now. Last line, the baseline is 15% off, but sometimes it's higher than that. So these for sale right now. And yeah, sorry again, super random intro. I have a really bad ADHD, maybe. I should probably get medicated for it if I'm totally honest with myself. But yeah, let me know again down below. Please, really, I like the feedback. I like hearing from you guys. Do you like random videos, or should I just cut to the chase? What color pants would you prefer? What are the features you're looking for in a pant? Whether that's material, whether that's pocket layout, whether that's just some other feature. You're just like, oh, I really wish it had a snap instead of a button, whatever. Let me know down below, because I'm working on the very early, it's like a couple years out probably, working on the very early stages of developing some pants, potentially with Vertx. So I would love your feedback on that, because I want to make gear that appeals to you guys, my core audience, because you guys are just like me. Whew. Sweet. Getting ready, gonna go camping either tonight or tomorrow night. So take the Tacoma out. And then that's pretty much it for the pants. I link everything down below. If you're curious about any of the gear I'm using, I'll link that down in the video description as well. I try to make those affiliate links as often as possible, because that kind of helps support the channel. What else? Yeah, let's get into some random stuff now. I guess my garage is a total and complete, oh yeah, thumbs up, comment, get subscribed if you're into that kind of stuff, and stick around for a bit if you want some random. So for those that don't know who I am or haven't been watching my videos for a while, I spent about 9 months building a house that I designed here in Colorado, home of future homestead. I'll get animals, grow crops, do all that kind of stuff, because I really just want to be more self-sufficient. So this is that home, but in the last couple of months we're moving out of our old house, getting that old house ready to sell. It's currently on the market finally. And the garage has just been a dumping zone of moving stuff, dumping in the garage, moving them into the house, kind of where their final resting place is. And then also just filling up. This lens doesn't have much zoom, but filling up the construction dumpster out there with stuff, and trying to donate a lot of stuff. My mom's been a rock star. She just takes anything that's donatable that I don't want to sell, and it feels like a waste of throwing away, and taking it down to Goodwill or the appropriate donation center for that kind of stuff. But still, I hate it. It stresses me out. I'm not like an OCD clean freak. I'm not necessarily super organized or anything, but this I hate. And I think probably most people hate too. So I don't even know why I'm showing it to you, because it's kind of embarrassing, but this is my life right now, and I hate it. My goal for the garage here is actually to just have this cleared out. Nothing is allowed to touch the floor. I mean, other than cars, nothing is allowed to touch the floor. I'll have a little bit of tool bench workspace storage on the front wall, and that is it. So this right now, if I get there, try to hold me to it, guys. If you see me in a video coming down the road and it's months out from now and it's still a wreck, yell at me, because I need that. Out the side here, I have my 40-foot high cube, the tall 9.5-foot shipping container. That I'm organizing with shelves and cases and boxes and everything, and that'll kind of be my storage for stuff that I'm not using too long. And then I'll build like a little carport out the side, so kind of park between those two. I've talked about that a little bit in videos in the past, but just kind of keeping people are wanting these updates, and I haven't made like a house update. Barn shop excavation is done out here, but kind of stalled. Reworks. I had to talk to the foundation guy, and he's like, this is way too crazy. Let me get work with my engineer to redraw this for you. It'll save you many thousands of dollars, and it'll just be much easier. So I finally got those plans back, and I'm submitting them to the county, and that'll save me hopefully like $20,000 of over-engineered concrete from the metal building engineers did that, and they don't live in Colorado. So my Colorado engineer was like, let me redo this. We'll save you a bunch of money. So anyway, that's kind of stalled. I'm hoping still to get that finished before winter sets in, just so I can have a place to park all the vehicles. Right now, only the GTR is in the garage because of this hellish mess out here. And then in my personal life, I kind of want to get into I've always had fast cars. I've talked about it. I did a video on why I got the GTR. If you're wondering about that, there's kind of a more backstory, but I want to learn how to like properly drive, like actually, you know, like race, or maybe I want to learn how to drift or all kinds of stuff. So I bought this Infiniti G35 beater, very cheap, just wanted a beater, but still wanted a backseat, 6-speed manual, rear-wheel drive, can have some fun with it, but it also can kind of be a daily driver. I could take Isabella or, you know, pick her up or whatever, and still kind of function out of it, fit a car seat or whatever. The GTR just felt a little too nice for that. Still a pretty stupid purchase of mine. But yeah, that's basically what's going on. I'll give you a quick, very brief, I think I'm due for just like a house update, but not a whole lot's changed. It's just been organization and cleaning out construction stuff, and still figuring out I gotta get my patios in. My grass, though, this was my original grass, looking really good. This is newer grass. This is where the construction dumpster was for a long time, but that's actually finally filling out as well too. We'll go inside. Here's Ashley. Here's my mom and Cooper. Hi, little Coop. Maple. And then, yeah, I've been kind of working on random stuff in here. The dinosaur train. Cooper loves this show. Building some stuff in here. I finally got most of my just like standing office nook corner set up. A lot of my time is spent writing emails, and I have an office downstairs, but it's just too secluded. So I talked about it in the house tour video. I just wanted I built this, designed this into the plans to always be my little workspace. So we got the big ultra wide that I'll just hook into the MacBook, some lighting. We got some plants that I gotta finish this side. Some dangly plants. I gotta do a little bit more here, but quick update since I know people have been asking. And then out the front, fruit trees, some deer came and actually ate some of them, which was a bummer. We had a bunch of peaches here that Ashley, what were we gonna make? Peach cobbler. Ashley's gonna make some peach cobbler, but the deer got the peach cobbler first, trying to build out like a bunch of interior plants. This is a mango. We'll see if we get anything out of these, but just attempting. And that's it. I don't like filming videos when all my family's around watching me because they make fun of me later. So we'll just wrap up the video there. And yeah, like and comment or whatever down below. Let me know about all the pants things. And yeah, until next time, guys, take care.